Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. So I just want to talk about politics. So we have Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain. Now he's hitting out with all this stuff that people really quite like about millions must go, mass deportations, getting rid of the illegals, all that good stuff, yeah? But the thing about this is, right, I don't think any of this is going to come to fruition, no matter how good it sounds to certain people. Even if by some miracle Restore got in, they would be facing legal challenge after legal challenge after legal challenge. They'd have roadworks at every turn. They just would be completely thwarted. They wouldn't get anything done. It's doubtful whether they would have the strength and the solidarity even within the party for their people to actually carry out anything like these kind of policies. Like I say, I just think it'd be legal challenge. They'd be shut down at every turn. They'd be the system that we have here, democracy and all that carry on. It's just there's just no way that they can get rid of that many people. I just don't believe it. I'm kinda with Nick Griffin, the ex BNP leader. He actually now freely admits that, well, it's probably more affects the English than it does the Scottish and the Welsh, but we're all part of the one landmass. So, as it stands at the moment, we are the UK. So basically, by the studies are, there's at least one study that suggests that by 2066 that white people will be a minority in these islands by 2066. I've heard some commentators say that it could be sooner. Some people might think it'd be later, but you're probably talking around about that date. So Nick Griffin believes that we are well on our way to becoming a minority in these islands, and there's just nothing you can really do where we haven't kept our population up by breeding to the amount that we should have done. And he explained it, but you need so many years per generation, and it's got to be a certain figure of children that they have and things like that. So we are already too late, yeah. So I don't. There's just no way that I don't think there's a political solution to this. Restore, like I say, even but if by some miracle they got in, they're going to face so much resistance. The minority populations are growing. The Muslim populations, especially, things like banning halal meat and kosher and all that. I, you know what, it sounds good and all that, but I just don't think there's any way, even if by some miracle that he get in, that would ever come to fruition. I think it's a massive pipe dream. That's just not how our parliament works and all that. Even if, like I see, even if he got like in and his MPs supported it and that, he'd have backlash from the Muslim community, the Jewish community as well, and don't forget, right, there aren't a lot of them, but they're very influential and powerful people, right? I don't really want to get into that in this video, right, but they are very powerful people. So all you people that are thinking that Restore, you're putting your bet on the Restore horse and all that, I just don't think it'll happen. I think we're stuck in the whole Labour Tory. It's just regurgitating the same old failed people, the whole multicultural thing. I'm 40, right? I have been listening to people like Douglas Murray, Mark Steyn. There's a whole bunch of different commentators that I've listened to since I was probably about 17, 18, and it's the same discussions. It's the same discussions about the role of Islam in Britain, and is it too much? Multiculturalism, should it be scaled back? Should we be doing this? Should we be doing that? And at the end of the day, you're going round and round and round in circles, and you're getting nowhere. So we're just, the makeup of these islands is just such that those kind of policies are not going to come to fruition. So there is not a political solution to any of this, and I just think it's all a big massive waste of time. I think the best thing that you probably could do is just look after your immediate family, look after your friends, try and build communities that way. Because at the end of the day, the Muslims have got their in-group preference. All these other minorities are sticking together, but us gammon whites, when we try to do it, we're called this, that, and the next thing, labelled racist, bigots, whatever, blah blah blah. But I think we need to just rise above it, forget about it, and just form our own networks and things like that, and communities, and try and support each other the best we can. And I mean, obviously, if there's fights that we can win, then we need to put our all into it. But as far as major changes and mass deportations and banning halal and all that, and it's not going to happen, people. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, thanks for watching.